Deuteronomy 1. These are the words which Mosheh spoke to all Yisharal beyond the Yarden in the wilderness, in the desert plain opposite Suf, between Paran and Tophel, and Laban, and Katzaroth, and Dizahab, 11 Yomim journey from Horeb, by way of Mount Seir, to Kadesh Barnea. And it came to be in the 40th year, in the 11th month, on the first Yom of the month, that Mosheh spoke to the children of Yisharal, according to all that Yahuah had commanded him concerning them, after he had smitten Sihon king of the Amorites, who dwelt in Keshbon, and Og king of Bashan, who dwelt at Ashtaroth in Edrei. Beyond the Yarden, in the land of Moab, Mosheh undertook to declare this Torah, saying, Yahuah our Elohim spoke to us in Horeb, saying, You have dwelt long enough at this mountain. Turn and set out on your way, and go into the mountains of the Amorites, and to all the neighboring places in the desert plain, in the mountains and in the low country, and in the Negeb and on the sea coast, to the land of the Canaanites, and to Lebanon, as far as the great river, the river Pharet. See, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land, which Yahuah swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Jacob, to give to them, and their seed after them. And I spoke to you at that time, saying, I am unable to bear you by myself. Yahuah your Elohim has increased you, and see, you are today as numerous as the stars of the Shemayim. Yahuah, Elohim of your fathers, is going to add to you 1,000 times more than you are, and bless you as he has spoken to you. How do I bear your pressure and your burden and your strife by myself? Choose men, wise and understanding, and known to your tribes, and let me appoint them as your heads. And you answered me and said, The word which you have spoken to us to do is good. And I took the heads of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, leaders of thousands, and leaders of hundreds, and leaders of 50s, and leaders of 10s, and officers for your tribes. And I commanded your judges at that time, saying, When hearing between your brothers, judge obediently between a man and his brother, or the stranger who is with him. Do not show partiality and lawfulness. Hear the small as well as the great. Do not be afraid of anyone's face, for the lawfulness belongs to Elohim. And the case which is too hard for you, bring it to me, and I shall hear it. And I commanded you at that time all the words which you should do. Then we set out from Horeb, and went through all that great and awesome wilderness, which you saw on the way to the mountains of the Amorites, as Yahuah our Elohim had commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barnea. And I said to you, You have come to the mountains of the Amorites, which Yahuah our Elohim is giving us. See, Yahuah your Elohim has set the land before you. Go up and possess it, as Yahuah Elohim of your fathers has spoken to you. Do not fear, nor be discouraged.